to Baby and Me Yoga. I'm Kelli DeFlora, owner of Montclair Baby and yoga instructor. I'm so glad you're here with me today. I've put together a little home practice for you and your baby to do together since we can't be together in person. So a few things or ideas for setting up for your practice before we begin. It's nice if you have a yoga mat to find a clear space to lay it out in. You can also have a baby blanket for your baby to lay on, or you could use something like this, a boppy, so either a blanket or a boppy for them to lay in for the class, part of the class where they're going to be in front of you. You also might want to have some props that I like to use with babies, something that makes noise or sound like a shaky egg or bells, or even a toy that a rattle or a toy that makes some sound. And then a scarf, or streamers, something visual that they can look at as we practice together. Okay, so let's get ready to practice. Moment to just set ourselves up in whatever, simple cross-legged position. Find a nice upright position for your own back. Take a moment to just feel yourself really grounded and rooted and present to this moment. Start with your own body. When we're taking care of babies, sometimes it's hard to find our own body. We're sort of so interconnected with them. So take this moment just to feel your sit bones really releasing, feel that connection to the earth. If you want to take a little bit of rolls around for your shoulders, just to open that area up. And then we're just going to practice some deep breathing together. So just taking a nice deep inhale, filling your lungs. As the diaphragm moves down, your belly expands, and then as you exhale, think of just engaging your whole abdominal cavity in on the exhale, and inhale, breathing in, soft through the breath, and exhale, releasing. And as you're doing this, it's nice on the inhale just to bring in new energy to your body, to your cells. And on the exhale, letting go of anything else that isn't of this moment. So letting go of anything else that's on your mind and just being present to the practice here with yourself, with your baby. And also as you take another deep breath in, just affirming that connection from your heart center to your baby's heart center. And they say that your energetic field is connected to your baby's field for the first 2 years of life. So when you come into your breath and your center, this actually helps them as well in their energy body. So just feeling that connection. All right, we're going to start with a little yoga now, so for the babies. So you can have them facing you, like my doll here. Not as delicious as your babies at home, but we're going to start with a practice for them. So we're going to start by just rubbing our hands together really briskly, just creating some warmth. And then we're going to stroke from the heart center to the tippy toes, singing the words heartwarming touch. Heartwarming touch. Let's do this again. Heartwarming touch. Heartwarming touch. Good, now we're going to take behind their knees and bring their knees in. And you're just going to bring the knees in and take a breath here. And then on your exhale, stretch the legs out long. And then we're going to bring the knees in and stretch out long. Bring the knees in and stretch out long. Bring the knees in and stretch out long. Good, and then going in a clockwise direction, we're going to sing the word corkscrew, just staying centered on breath. Corkscrew, this is really good for the digestive system. Corkscrew, good. Then we're just going to bring the right knee in, stretch the left leg out long, and opening in a clockwise direction, we're just going to do a hip stretch by singing hip, hip, hooray. And then circle opposite direction, circle, circle, wee. Let's try other leg. Hip, hip, hooray. And then opposite direction, circle, circle, wee. And then just stretch both legs out, and you can even give a squeeze to their toes. And then if you want to, you can even change the position of your legs. Sometimes I like to just change it up to give me a different stretch my legs out, whatever feels comfortable to you. And we're gonna move on to a little baby yoga twist. So we're gonna take the right leg and we're gonna bring it all the way over to the left. And then this is where you could do a bell or even some colorful scarf for a visual to see if you can get your baby to look in the opposite direction. So just doing that and staying connected to your breath. And then gently release, come back, and we'll switch sides, bring left all the way over to the right. Just cross that leg over, see if you can get them to look to the opposite direction. So they're getting a nice twist in here. Some babies that are practicing rolling might roll over, and that's fine. You can just let them roll. If they're not yet or they're interested in the toy, you can get them to do that twist. And then gently release, come back to center. Good, we're gonna come back. And now we're gonna do a little song and stretch, a diagonal stretch. And this is really good for connecting the right and left sides of their brain. So when they're crawling, that alternate patterning, this is helping with that internal instinct. So we're gonna take the right ankle on the left wrist and we're gonna open wide and say, open, shut them. Open, shut them. Give a little tap, tap, tap. Switch sides. Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Give a little tap, tap, tap. Beautiful, good. And then we're gonna take the hand and our ankle and wrist in one hand, ankle and wrist in the other. If your baby's really busy with their hands, you can also just do the legs with this one. But we're gonna practice our rolling skills, which I know some of you are practicing right now. So we're gonna sing roll-eo, 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 leo, leo. Let's sing that again. Roll-eo, 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 leo, leo. Good, take a nice deep breath, exhale fully. I like to do cleansing breaths sometimes, just inhale through your nose and sigh to your baby. Let's do that again, inhale through your nose. One more time and take a nice deep breath in. Babies love to hear your voice and mimic that sound. So we're gonna do one more little baby yoga song. This one is called Baby Planet. So we're gonna start at the top of the head is North Pole. You're just touching the top of their head is North Pole. Feet are South Pole. Left is East Coast, right is West. And then we're gonna go inside, outside. Baby, you're the best. Let's try that again. North Pole, South Pole, East Coast, West. Inside, outside. Baby, you're the best. And then again, you can give lots of snuggles and kisses. And then we're going to change our position and come up onto all fours. So we're gonna shift our position now and come up onto all fours. For For this one, if you want, I like a little cushioning underneath my knees. You may or may not need that. You can use pillows or anything from home. Or blanket if you want a little extra cushioning. And you want to really position yourself so you're right over your baby. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a stretch back into child's pose, stretching back. Just taking some nice deep breaths, get your back nice and stretched out. And then on the inhale, we're going to come up. Say hello there to your baby. And exhale, stretching back into child's pose. And inhale, come up. Say hello there to your baby. One more time, exhale, stretch back. Reaching back, getting that nice stretch in. And inhale, come up. Say hello there to your baby. Then we're gonna, from here, we're gonna take just our right leg back. Let's just give a stretch for the calf. So ball the foot on the floor and stretch back through that heel. All right, and then we're gonna bring that leg up now. Really draw your whole core in, that whole abdominal cavity in, and then on the exhale, we're gonna bring the knee in, bowing head towards the knee, and on the inhale, we're just gonna extend that leg long. So inhale, exhale, bring the knee in, and inhale, extend that leg long. Exhale, bring the knee in, and extend that leg long. One more time, exhale, bring the knee in. Inhale, extending, flexing the foot now. We're just going to roll that leg across the bent leg and a little internal and external rotation. So internal and external. And this is really good for balancing out the pelvic bones. Really good for your overall alignment. One more time, internal and external rotation. Then stopping with the foot flexed, we're going to bring just the opposite hand out for a balance. And you could wiggle your fingers or even take a colorful scarf and see if your baby will track with their eyes as you're reaching the hand away. And this will really help them with that development of tracking because they're really learning, especially the littler ones are really learning that skill. So just doing that visual cue for them. And then gently go ahead and release. Go ahead and take a nice stretch back through child's pose. So we're going to press back, moving hips back towards the heels. And take a couple of deep breaths. You could even relax your chin, your forehead, and you could even give baby a little soft squeeze on their feet just to connect to them as you release and breathe here. And then we're going to inhale, come up. Good, and we're going to extend now the left leg behind us, ball the foot on the floor. So we're just going to bring that ball of the foot on the floor and stretch back through that heel. And then on the inhale, we're going to come up, reaching up with the leg, and exhale, use your core, draw that knee in towards your chest, and then inhale, extend away. Exhaling, drawing in. Inhale, extending, and of course smiling at your baby, engaging with them with your eyes and your face, just playing as you go back and forth. One more time, and then we're going to extend that leg behind us. We're going to internally rotate the leg, and then do a nice external rotation, internal and external, internal and external. One more time, internal rotation and external. Then we'll do that balance pose. So draw to your core, bring your opposite hand out, extending through fingertips, and just staying connected to the breath, wiggling fingers to let your baby track with their eyes, and then gently release. Go ahead and stretch back through that child's pose. Again, you can give them a little belly kiss or toe kiss on the way back down as you stretch back. Engaging with them. And also letting yourself get this nice lower back stretch. Let your buttock bones really release towards the heels. Come into your breath. And then gently releasing. Good. We're going to take the come up onto all fours. And we're going to do a modified side plank here, and you can use the colorful streamers or a toy to engage with your baby. So we're going to keep the right knee bent, and we're going to spin open that left leg. So we're going to come open into that nice extended modified side angle. And then you can bring whatever toy or scarf you might be using up. And then exhale, you can bring it through, just sweeping it through. And inhale, extending up, big breath up, and you got a little visual thing for your baby to track with their eyes. Exhaling in, inhaling up, and exhale, releasing. Good. On the next inhalation, let's just stay up. Let the bottom ribs roll forward, top ribs back, and just open up through your heart here. Find your breath. Feel solid through that left foot, really planting it down. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring the left fingertips up and over your baby with the scarf. Just getting a nice side stretch in here. So breathing nice and easy. And letting the baby either grasp for the scarf or looking with their eyes. And then gently we're going to press your left foot down, make yourself lighter on your right fingertips, and come all the way up into gate pose. So this is really using your side body and your core, and come back down really lightly on the right fingertips and bring that scarf over. Good, big breath, come up and over, and then gently coming down, reaching over. One more time. This time when you come up, stay up in gate and just take a few breaths here. Open up that whole right side of your body. Let that make space in your ribs. And then gently releasing, coming back down. We'll spin around. And then your choice, you could do a nice downward dog or puppy's pose by just keeping buttock bones up and reaching fingertips forward. Or you can come up into down dog. Feel free to move, stretch out the calves a little bit. Just bicycling out the legs, stretching, and then let the heels release towards the ground. And then gently releasing, coming back. And we're going to shift and come to the other side now. I'm just going to shift so you can see me this direction. And we're going to take the right leg out. Okay, so we're going to take right leg out, streamers in or toy in right hand. Come up into that side plank on the other side. And just really breathing here. And then exhale, releasing, coming back through. Inhale, open up. Nice stretch for your back, upper back, and mid back. One more time, inhale, open up. Now just stay open here, reaching fingertips up towards the ceiling, press in and root into that right foot. Then we're going to bring the streamers up and over and get that nice side stretch in. And then pressing and rooting down through the feet. We're going to come up, inhale, come all the way up. And over. And then we'll come all the way over. Big breath, come up. And then we'll come back. And then the next time you come up and stay over. Get that nice side stretch around along the left side. Breathing through the rib cage. Reaching left fingertips over to the right. And then gently come back to center. From here, once again, you could do a child's pose or a downward facing dog. Feel free to do whatever flow feels good to your body. So just stretching back. And just taking some nice deep breaths here. And then gently releasing, coming down onto the knees. Let's just walk the hands back and take a breath coming into an upright kneel. So one more sequence before we come to standing is we're going to just do this nice flow with the streamers again, or your toy. So in an upright kneel, we're going to inhale, come up. Baby can just be in front of you. Unless they need something else, that's fine to always take care of whatever you need to. And then pressing back, pointing feet, sitting back. And then inhale, coming up. Let's tuck and curl the toes under, sitting back towards heels as your toes are tucked under. So you're just switching the position of the feet. Inhale, you're coming up, pointing toes. Exhale, you're sitting back with toes pointed. And then inhale, you're coming up, you're tucking the toes under, curl those toes under, and sit back towards the heels with toes tucked under. One more time each way. Point the feet. Exhale, sitting back. And then inhale, come up, tuck toes under, and exhale, sit back. Good, big breath up. We're going to take a transition to standing. So we're going to exhale, release down. Come through downward facing dog. So come through your down dog. And we're going to bend the knees. Walk the hands back towards the feet. Bring hands to thighs. Take a squat here. And then on the inhale, breathe your arms all the way up. And exhale, releasing down. Good. We're going to do a little forward flow sequence. So if your baby liked the colorful streamers, you could keep that. From here, we're going to just do a little song together. You Are My Sunshine. Before we go into that forward fold sequence, just take a minute to find your feet parallel. Really feel grounded and rooted through the soles of the feet. Make your footprint really, really wide and big and deep. And just take some breaths here. In fact, let's do a couple of cleansing breaths together. We're going to inhale, breathe the arms up. And exhale. Send that side down. Big breath. Inhale up. And exhale. One more time. Big breath up. And exhale. Good. We're going to inhale. Now bring hands to the heart. We're going to start with a song. You can sing with me at home. Big breath in. You are my sunshine. Breathe up. My only sunshine. Then fold forward. You make me happy. Come to flat back when skies are gray. Fold in. You'll never know, dear. Breathe up. How much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Let's do that again. Nice deep breath. You are my sunshine. Folding forward, my only sunshine. You make me happy. Fold in when skies are gray. Breathe up. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Nice deep breath, exhaling fully, and then gently releasing. Good, we're gonna from here come into a squat, a goddess squat. And you can pick your baby up, bend your knees so you really protect your back, and bring your baby to your heart center. Then we're gonna bring them so they're facing out. And we're going to take the legs a little wider than hip distance, so we're coming into just a little half goddess squat, and we're going to go up and down with our babies. For this one, facing, and that the muscles soften down on the bones and the layers of skin soften down on the muscles. And just taking this moment just to be present to yourself, to your breath. Feeling your baby skin to skin or laying alongside of you, or if they're feeding, just feeling that connection, heart to heart. Just being, again, in that place of surrender. Remember, when you relax your body, it actually helps your baby to relax and release as well. And then what we're going to do is we're going to close, and if you're comfortable and relaxed, you can just stay where you are. No need to come up. If you want to come up and sing a closing song with us, we're going to close with a little song called Dear One. This is interesting because it's actually a wise woman herbal song to the plants, but I think it's perfect for as a lullaby for a baby. So this is called Dear One. So please join in with me at home if you can. Your babies love the sound of your particular voice. They resonate with your voice. So let's just take a nice deep breath in and dear one, can I tell you how I feel? You have given me such treasure, I love you so. Dear one, can I tell you how I feel? You have given me such treasure, I love you so. Let's just take a nice deep breath, and you can either bring your hands to your heart, hug your baby to your heart, and then just gently allowing your forehead to soften towards your baby's head. And taking this moment first to offer yourself gratitude as mother for all the beautiful work you're doing. And then offering that same gratitude towards your baby, and finally towards the practice of yoga. And namaste, thank you.